Tonight, SUNY Oswego screening Rita Coburn's award-winning Maya Angelou documentary ahead of her campus visit.
Governor Cuomo makes an awkward joke during a speech in Harlem.
And the March for Our Lives movement makes waves on a global scale and right here in Oswego.
WTOP 10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News. I'm Reggie Deborah.
And I'm Sabrina Carlo. The March for Our Lives rally swept the nation this past weekend with over 800 demonstrations across the country.
CNN's Ryan Nobles has all the important moments of what has become the largest student-led protest in U.S. history.
On a day filled with loud cries,
sing it to the rooftops.
Powerful songs, and energizing speeches,
We are not here for breadcrumbs, we are here for real change.
it may have been the sound of silence that best captured the moment. Emma Gonzalez, a young woman who has become one of the most recognized faces of the movement born out of the massacre that took place in the halls of her school, stood stone-faced and silent.
6 minutes and about 20 seconds. In a little over 6 minutes, 17 of our friends were taken from us.
Gonzalez and a cadre of her fellow Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School students took their pain and turned it into action that culminated in marches and rallies all over the world. From Boston to Chicago,
the violence that they experience every day,
Denver to Los Angeles, and back to Parkland, Florida, where the shooting took place. While they may have only had each other when those shots rang out, they had the support of hundreds of thousands, including celebrities.
One of my best friends was killed in gun violence right around here, so it's important to me.
Pop stars.
Let the ways of love be the ways of man.
And even the granddaughter of a civil rights icon.
I have a dream that enough is enough. And that this should be a gun-free world, period.
Their hope is to do much more than march. They want action, specifically stricter gun laws, something the federal government has been reluctant to do.
stand for us or beware, the voters are coming.
And the debate over guns remains divisive. Counter rallies were held in cities like Boston and Salt Lake City. But these students are hoping this movement is different, that common ground will be reached. And they are warning their leaders they won't be giving up until they get the change they are looking for.
For many of these students that marched in these rallies across the country, this fall will be the first time that they'll be able to participate in an election. And many of them are running to the ballot boxes. In fact, many of the Parkland students have said that before this tragedy, they never even thought about politics. Now it's become one of their most important priorities. Ryan Noble, CNN, Washington.
Gun control has become a hot-button issue over the past few months, and SUNY Oswego hosted a panel earlier this evening about the topic. Professor Jacqueline Shieldcroft moderated the event and talked with WTOP 10 about how the March for Our Lives movement is influencing students on the SUNY Oswego campus.
You know, I think that students right now are showing that they have a very loud voice and they're the next generation of not only lawmakers but law changers. And so I think the March for Our Lives movement is, really empowering young people in our country to take ownership of their safety and to use their voices in very important and appropriate ways. And I think that pertains to our campus because we have so many, very empowered young people here on our campus that, are going to be big game changers in our society. And this is just one of the steps along that path.
Johnson Hall will be hosting its 21st annual Bidding Bonanza auction tomorrow night with a theme of Bid Bonopoly. The event invites attendees to enter to win prize baskets, gift cards, and technology, with funds going towards the J.M. Button Johnson Hall Scholarship. The event will start at 6:30 p.m. and will be held in the Sheldon Hall Ballroom.
A screening of the acclaimed documentary Maya Angelou and Still I Rise will take place tomorrow night at 7 in the Marano Campus Center Auditorium. The documentary tells the life of Maya Angelou and talks about important life events from Maya Angelou's perspective. The creator of the documentary, Rita Coburn, is set to appear on campus Tuesday, April 17th for SUNY Oswego's Voices of Diversity Speaker Series. The screenings are part of the Voices of Diversity project, Diversity of the Arts. For more information, email Diversity in the Arts organizer, Francisco Suarez, at francisco.suarez.oswego.edu or call 917-513-0126.
Kindergarten is a time for children to begin learning important skills like reading, writing, and their ABCs. Carrie Ryan learned that the Oswego Public Library is taking the initiative to help children improve these skills before entering the classroom.
The children of Oswego County can get a head start on school with a new program located at the proclaimed Castle on the Hill.
Here at the Oswego Public Library, children have the opportunity to set a goal to read 1,000 books before kindergarten.
Karen Swartz is the children's program coordinator and has been working at the library for 10 years.
The 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program is a program that any child who is not in school yet can sign up for. And as their parents read to them, or caretaker or grandparent, they can mark down each book that they have read on a sheet, and they will get a sticker for each 100 books and a certificate for having read 1,000 books before they start school.
Swartz has spread the word for the program by sending posters to pediatric offices and through word of mouth. At nearly 2 weeks since the program has started, close to 50 children have signed up. Swartz says this is a wonderful opportunity for both the kids and their parents.
I think giving kids an opportunity to be exposed to literature at an early age really is a way to promote reading for them when they'll get to school. It gives an opportunity for children to be one-on-one with their parents, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them.
As for choosing what her favorite children's book would be, Swartz couldn't pick just one.
I love Claddy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's a good children's book. I like any book by Karma Wilson. I love the drawings in those. Any Piggy and Elephant book.
Though the program is already off to a promising start, Swartz still encourages more kids to give it a try.
Just want to encourage anyone who has a child who's not in school to come and sign up and be a part of the program.
Carrie Ryan reporting.
All children's room programs at the Oswego Public Library are free and open to the public. You can call Karen Schwartz at 315-341-5867 with any questions.
New York City Council Speaker Corey Johnson has received a letter from 35 colleagues asking for half pricing MetroCards. Benefiting low-income New Yorkers who make underneath the poverty line, the Fair Fares proposal would cost the city about $200 million. Last year, Mayor de Blasio proposed a $250 million for half-price MetroCards, but it made contingent on the passing of a millionaire's tax.
Governor Andrew Cuomo commented on the rhythm of people of Jewish faith. Cuomo even singled out Jewish Democrat consultant Hank Scheinkoff for swaying offbeat by stating, "It was ugly, I'll tell you the truth." Scheinkoff told the New York Post there weren't many people laughing, but I didn't feel humiliated. Cuomo's speech was intended to promote spending plans in the state budget, and he noted that the state will pledge $550 million to clean up public housing, which is the largest commitment in the state's history.
Coming up later tonight, Stormy Daniels reveals more details on her alleged affair with President Trump.
And Mark Zuckerberg is asked to testify before Senate Judiciary Committee.
But before that, let's take a quick look at weather with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Lucas Riley. How's it looking outside, Lucas?
Well, Reggie, it was pretty warm today, as most people probably noticed. We hit a high of 48 degrees, warmer than we've seen about all month. We've been pretty below average, but for the time being, we'll jump right above that. And looks like that trend will continue on for a little bit, but currently right now we're dropping back into the upper 30s and 40 here in Oswego as of the moment. We'll be cooling down into the lower 30s as we progress on through the night. No clouds in the sky, no rain. We don't have much in the forecast for the next day, but that'll change coming up later on in the week. I'll have more right on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back from the break. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Lucas Riley. And we did see a warm day today. We're finally starting to cool down. You can see Fulton sitting at 40 degrees right now. Clear skies as per se was today. Syracuse, a few clouds building in. A little cooler as well, 36 degrees. East wind at about 10 miles per hour at the moment. Radar and satellite not showing too much. No clouds in our region as of right now. But if you look to our west, you can see some clouds starting to build in And if we zoom out, we can explain everything that's going on here. So we do have this low pressure system that does look to come into our weather system, or into our weather pattern in the next few days. But along with it, we're going to have this milder air being pumped out of the south into New York State, keeping our temperatures rather warm for this time of year. We'll be seeing temperatures in the upper 40s for much of the week. And this high pressure system that kept our skies clear for most of today will be pushed out as well. So we'll be seeing clouds build in, those temperatures rise up, and along with these rain showers, we are expecting the weather pattern to change a little bit from what we have been seeing the past week or so. So for tonight, few clouds in the forecast, 32 degrees. We'll be staying predominantly clear with a little bit of a breeze, so it will be a nice night to rest up. And then tomorrow, the rain will start. 45 degrees, 10 to 15 mile-an-hour winds out of the south-southeast. That'll keep our temperatures rather warm, even without the sun, and it doesn't look like the night is going to change up too much. We're going to be seeing some lighter rain showers move through. 38 degrees, south wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then we can take you through the futurecast, show you exactly when all these rain showers are expected to hit. Notice the winds, we have them laid over here. Those will be coming out of the south, keeping our temperatures warm. And then the rain showers look to come through Tuesday evening around 6 p.m. And then they'll continue on through the night, becoming moderate to heavy at times before they finally start to taper off Wednesday morning. Could see a few scattered showers on your morning commute for Wednesday, but after that, it looks like the clouds look to stick around. Those winds tend to die down, and we'll be seeing those temperatures cool down into the 30s for your evening time. It is that time of year with the rain showers and the sun. Pollen is starting to get its presence known. Tree pollen will be the most prominent as we head on into the next few days, but this is subject to change. Once the sun keeps coming and the rain keeps falling, we'll be seeing more pollen in the air. Do keep on top of this if you are prone to allergies. As for our 7-day forecast, Tuesday might be our last chance for some sun before the rest of the week we look to get rainy. And the weekend looks like we might see some sun on Saturday and Sunday. But look at those temperatures, rather warm, up in the 50s on Thursday. If we can look past the rain, looks like we have a pretty nice week in terms of warmth. Stay tuned, we have more news and sports coming up right after the break. Don't go anywhere.